Hey there, Libra. I'm here with your weekly reading. I hope you've had a great weekend and a great last week. And we've got the Crystal Angels and we've got Peridot, and it's life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. Okay, if you have had stuff happen that's you think, wow, that's pretty kind of negative, and why is this happening? And cats come in to say hello. They're here to let you know that you can heal from this, and you will heal from this. And look at that beautiful pink of the heart chakra and that gold there and the purple. Such pretty colours in this card. The peridot is like a light green. It just changed. A very light green. The peridot. It's actually August birthstone, but that doesn't matter. In this instance, it's talking about lessons, and you're learning lessons. And if you want to sort of break free, as it says, from these negative patterns and things that are happening in your life, and instead of keeping on thinking, oh, why is this happening to me, it's happening for you because it's teaching you lessons. And if you're perceptive enough, you will see the lessons after a while and go, that's what it is. For example, say if you're in, I'm not saying you, but an example is that if you're in some sort of relationship and you have someone that's telling you what to do all the time or whatever it is, after a while, if you keep listening to them, you lose yourself. And the lesson in that situation is that instead of listening to them the whole time, everything they say, what they tell you, and letting them lead you all the time, a lot of us do this in relationships. We let the other person sort of boss us about and tell us how to do things, and then if you do it too much, after a while you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to do this or that because they've done it for you or something. You've got to, it's like with little kids, you can't hold them when they're walking all the time because they'll never learn to walk on their own. And the lesson of that relationship situation is that you've got to stand on your own 2 feet, and you don't always need someone else to do it for you. And so many people, men and women, they get into this thing where they've got another person and that other person does it for them or tells them how to do it every time. No, you learn how to do it yourself. And this is what they're talking about. If something keeps being negative, there's a reason for it, and there's something to learn in there for your growth. We're set challenges in our lives so that we can learn and grow. And if you don't recognize that, if you only just see it from, like, say, the mentality that why is all this happening to me, it's not. It's happening for your growth. This too shall pass. You'll get through this. And this is what the lesson is of that. There's a lesson, there are lessons and blessings in some sort of situation that you are in, or someone you know is in, or whatever, but this is your reading. This may not resonate with everybody, but fact is there's a lesson somewhere. So look for instead of thinking, getting down about it, think to yourself, what is the lesson here? What am I being led to here? What am I being taught here? What's the blessing? And what is the lesson? So that's the message of the peridot for you today, Libra. And for the love, we've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, so this is going in with that lesson too. What I was talking about with relationships. When we rely on too much on another partner, on our partner, we lose ourselves. This is the lesson here for somebody. This might not be for everybody. But the fact is that this is how we learn. We learn to love ourselves first before we get into the next relationship instead of jumping in. And that way the person will respect us, and we won't lose ourselves, because we will know when to pull back and not let them drive the car all the time type thing, drive the relationship all the time. You know, you don't want to lose yourself. It's not all about the other person, it's about you too. So that's, you know, so you sort of got to bring yourself up and appreciate yourself here. And we've got Two of Wands, whole world in his hands. And this is someone who rushed in, and this could pertain to the love too. If you rush in with somebody, often the person who quickly wants you to get into this is a red flag. Libra loves relationships. You love to be with a partner, and you're a wonderful partner, Libra. But the thing is, if somebody's rushing you into some sort of relationship, you may be standing there alone thinking, why did I do this? I've lost myself, staring out into this, you know, space, thinking, I rushed to that. You know, this is someone who's rushed to the finish line, and he's got the world in his hands, yeah, but he doesn't know what he's doing, sort of thing. So, and twos are balance, right? So you've got to balance it out. So if someone's rushing you into something, just take it easy. Don't rush into things. Then we got reevaluate. Oh, this is interesting. In the starlit sky, we still look for the falling stars. They're saying to stop and reevaluate what you're thinking of doing, which could be rushing into some relationship that you don't know the person so much. And you don't know how you're going to be valued in that relationship. Yeah, so don't rush into anything this week, Libra. That's your message. Because, see, this is the thing, you know, if you've had a relationship before where the other person's been quite dominant, telling you what to do, did you learn that lesson? You didn't. You got out of that relationship because they were, you know, dominating you or whatever it is, bullying or whatever it is. And, you know, after you get out of that relationship, don't go jumping into another relationship until you value yourself, because otherwise that lesson's not learnt. Reevaluate. Okay. So that's a message for somebody. I hope you have a great week. I hope you like the messages. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a great week. Bye.